see everybody.
Yeah, she's been on adventures. All sorts of adventures, but I'm taking this moment to get Annie on camera again,
hey.
and to let you all know that she's not buried in the backyard.
I'm not. I've been grandkid busy. I have been happy. July's been crazy. I will tell you, I've sat down 2 or 3 times and tried to finish is it called nano blocks, mini blocks, whatever they are, the tiny. I've tried to finish my dinosaur a couple times, and
wow, window's dirty.
Spoiler alert, I hate it. I hate it so much. It keeps popping apart. The first time I sat down with it, I thought I kind of loved the idea of it because you build in layers. So the instructions have you go in layers. But when you get 3/4 of the way into it, every time you touch it, it pops apart. Not loving that. Ooh, the church is having a party.
Bouncy house. Yeah.
Wow. So
Jesus has a bouncy house.
I will finish that. I will finish that dinosaur. I will review it, but at this point in time, my review is it sucks. And Rusty's Garage Australia, I see that you actually took the time to go buy a shark, build a shark, review a shark, all in the while that I haven't touched it again. I really despise it. Even when Cameron suggests I try it, I'm not in the mood for it. So maybe I'll alter my state of mind and I'll finish the dinosaur.
What does that mean, I wonder? Anyway, we have to go to the store because we don't have water and a few other things, so we're going to the store. And since we're going to the store, Annie said, does this mean we're going to do it? I said, well, what do you think? So, I mean, yeah, there's
a Cubs fan in front of us.
No, people make mistakes all the time. Where do you see Cubs?
Their license plate.
Oh, license plate. Yeah. Anyway, come with us. We're going to Fred Meyer. That's going to kick off this episode of Lucky Shine Lab. That's what it's called.
Sweet.
Right.
I hate the camera being sideways to my face, by the way. That's a real problem. I look like crap. There's no hiding it right now, but
Yeah, there is. It goes like this.
that works. But when you're filming me at the side of my neck, showing off my lovely dimensions of folds and things, I do not like it. Sam, I am.
Oh, I've never looked at you from this angle. Okay.
It's a very unflattering direction. Yeah, it's all you sit next to me seeing.
You're so hideous.
It's amazing you love me.
That's a good deal. Somebody's been watching my channel. Always leaving out a project. Is it? Hmm. Get the back, Satan. Okay. God. I'm gonna have to get rid of all this music now, so I'll just let you guys transfer over to the soundtrack.
I'm impressed with this alien. Look at this.
Hang on, I just wanted to get a little bit of new series of that.
Have you seen this road trip to Mars? I like him.
Yeah, that's cool.
Did you do this art project or something?
Wow. Okay. Now my That's fun. That actually has analog. Interesting. 80-foot range. Huh. Okay. Far out. Ah. Interesting. Where's the regular old TIE fighter? Is that it? Yeah. Hmm. That's interesting. I like the donut truck. Is this the Simpsons? God. It's all over stuff. Far out. I need another one of those when they get interesting. Really good. How about yourself? So,
Did you find? I only grabbed 2 cars. Did you find any more to make a deal?
oh, I didn't know.
Yeah, I
But
said
I
I
was-
picked 2. You were supposed to get the rest for our group.
Okay.
Were there
Shit.
any worth grabbing?
Well, yeah, there's plenty, but
Okay, we gotta
I
go
did-
back that way to.
Okay, yeah, we
Yeah,
have to go
very
back that
good.
way. Just, I got sick of being followed around by the security guy who, like,
Really?
walked in back of me and knocked a bunch of shit over.
Really?
Bugged out. Yeah, I left. No, maybe he was just a stock guy or something, but I don't know. I spooked him, and he backed up into a bunch of shelves, and he knocked all the shit off the shelves, and I was like, I'm sorry. And he goes, no, it's okay. And I was like, he goes, no, I got it. Okay, so I'm like standing there and I'm still looking at stuff and I'm waiting for him to finish and he's like taking forever to clean stuff up. So I was like, okay, I'm out of here. So anyway, you want to go back? Then we got to go back.
All right, I'm
That
done.
way.
I won't worry about it.
Okay.
I just want some food.
All right.
Let's get out of here.
Let's see. Spoilers. Okay. One last thing that I wanted to do was get all these out of their pack. So I am going to, do the usual. I'm going to take them out of the pack. I'm going to give you a little flyover. Because I'm reorganizing my cases. I have taken a lot of stuff out of my cases where the stuff that I gave to the kids or, whatever, for whatever reason, or, just removing them from the case. If they're incomplete, if the, if the decal work isn't done front and back, I want taillights, I want, or I'm really not gonna hang on to it much, either that or my go-to trigger car makers, like the Ford GT series is always going to be something that I'm interested in picking up, and and Batmobiles. That's about it. So this is a Matchbox that no, Annie grabbed this at I would say it was a Dollar General probably. It's that obtrusive, awful sticker over the card to make sure that you don't, hang on to any of it because it's now marred. But I like Volkswagen Bugs a lot, even though this one isn't finished. I think I'll just maybe scratch the headlights off. It's a cute little taxi. I have a lot of Bugs. I don't like the undercarriage color. Perhaps that'll get painted as well. But I kind of thought that like the yellow and green, it's kind of our house colors. So for Ducks and for Packers. So anyway, there's the Volkswagen. And I'll get this one out of the way quick too. This is a gray version of the brand new Batmobile that is in The Batman. So if you're looking to see this car in action, it comes into play about 2/3 of the way through the movie and then it disappears. They never show it again. But I do like the casting. And I've got a deluxe of this, so they got in there with a paintbrush or something, whatever. The back end and the engine and the lights and stuff are done, and I love the gunmetal gray. Well, it's pearlescent, I guess, but again, this is one that I can take without headlights necessarily, but it does have a nice little set of purple sort of plastic coming through there in multiple areas, probably the whole headlight piece. That's neat. I like that. Okay, now it's a McLaren party. I know. I kind of teased it in yesterday's thumbnail. I had a McLaren in with the robot, and I'm sorry that I didn't actually have any McLarens in that episode. So we're gonna make up for it in spades on this episode. This is a bunch of these I have had in my closet, and I've been a little bit inspired by NOS. I've also been inspired by the lack of Hot Wheels out there right now, to pare down to things that really do matter to me. And I'm not becoming a minimalist by any respect. But I've picked a couple of car makers that are kind of, the castings are always going to get my money, I think. Long as you keep making them in different colors, man. Okay, this is a controversial one. This is a Speedtail. It's McLaren Speedtail. Some people like this body style, others don't. I kind of dig it. It's very the back end is very stylized, and it's for aerodynamics overall. Okay, this isn't an Elon Musk mobile. This is an actual, hypercar. But the only thing I don't necessarily dig on it is the front rims. But you can't have everything, right? That's what changing rims is all about. I guess I'll have to start watching a little more Eddie and NOS doing their wheel changes. A little change up on the McLaren F1 GTR. Boy, I'm mentioning them a lot in this episode, but NOS did not like this livery. I really dug it with the blue and the red wheels. So to each their own. I am not a hypercar fan necessarily. I don't go gaga for everything that's ever made. I am not a Lamborghini fan. I am also I'm not a Mercedes fan at all. If you're just joining us here on the program, if you're just joining us here on the old program, Cameron's going back through time, and we're just going to open a bunch of interesting McLarens. Another Speedtail. This is a silver. I'm not gonna waste a lot of time on it talking about this, because I've already talked about the orange one, which I really like. I like the orange color, but this silver really reminds me of, Prototype. And the back end of these, I don't know, if for some reason it reminds me of science fiction movies. They used to think about that, like airflow over the back end of the car. And it's where George Lucas got all of his ideas for the hover car and everything else. Those things actually existed. Here's another McLaren GTR, an F1. Or it's not a GTR, excuse me. It's only an F1. Only. But again, McLaren is always going to get my cake. And this is really well done too. They finished this. You can see what I'm talking about when I complain that the back end isn't done. Why? Why am I gonna need to go in and fix that? You know, and I will. A little bit of a tiny little paintbrush and it's done. Trust me. But, you know, it's such a nice casting. There's so much decal work all over it already. Why did it stop at doing the back end, doing the taillights? I don't get it. Another one, another F1. This is just boring, you know, isn't it? We crack open cars because some people never do. So this is kind of like, you know, ASMR therapy for car collectors. We rip the packages apart and beat up the cards so that you don't have to, in order to get a better look at the car. All right. Let's see what. You can hear my cat creeping around underneath me. That's really weird sounding. Okay. Let's do these two because. Oh no, I'm not gonna. Do those later for another episode. Let me give you a closer look at these and we'll wrap it up. Well, folks, that's what we've got here for you on Monkey Shine Lab today. Little run around with my wife. I love running around with my wife. And then I got, you know, broke open a few cars here. Right now, and that may change in the next couple of days just to make me look stupid, there's no die cast here at all. And I just don't know what the story is. I see, you know, burnt leavings of certain cases, but I think that like the scalper crews are really hitting. I don't know. We'll find out. We'll do our best to find out for you anyway. But if you do like what myself and my wife and lots and lots of members of my family tend to do on this channel, and I'm sorry about some coarse language here and there. It happens, you know. And we don't mark it as family friendly, but it usually sort of is. Folks, if your kids have a telephone or if they've ridden the bus to school or anything, I'll tell you what, they've seen a lot worse than this channel. I know this. You know this. Nothing has changed since we were kids. Nothing. The kid with the Playboy is still in the back of the bus. It's just now in 4K on his phone. And it moves. You could just imagine being able to do. Anyway, my point is your children are already scarred. Been doing a lot of work, a lot of filming. Folks, if you do like what you see here, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. What I'm asking for is a subscription. That's the little subscribe button down there. It's a little red button. You see it on everybody's video, and everybody begs you to hit it. I don't know. I hope we deserve it. Anyway, where are my glasses? I'm a mess. Gotta go.